Tonight we are playing the Demonplague, set in our custom world of the Spire. But before we begin, in the doobly-doo down below, take a look at our extra life link, and also a link to our sister shows in the Heroes Wanted community of shows. But without further ado, tonight I am joined by...
Hi, I'm Ian. I'll be playing Kevin Hillman, the drunken monk courtier.
And I'm Lauren, and I'm playing Tafina Boondiggle, the beastless Beastmaster Ranger.
Oh, I'm so sad about that. Hi everyone, I am Tara, and I'm playing Hecate, the Eldering Cleric of the Grave.
And I'm Patrick. I am playing Arkady Renko, Ghostwise Halfling Inquisitive Rogue.
Thank you all for joining me today. Where we last left our heroes, 2 sessions ago, they had traveled to an uncovered dwarven ziggurat and defeated the bandits there that were kidnapping people. However, the bandits told them that there must be some sort of treasure upstairs, but there were also traps and other strange creatures. After investigating, they discovered that there were 2 gelatinous cubes at the top of the stairs waiting for them to just walk right in. However, they were smartly able to defeat the gelatinous cubes with Arkady's perception check, and but sadly, Tafina's badger... What was Tafina's badger's name? I'm blanking out here. Sasha passed on. They then explored the upstairs where they fought a bunch of dwarven armor, animatronic armors, but were cleverly defeated by just backing away and forcing them to go into single file and ball bearings. In here, they found some ancient artifacts that try and paint a picture of what was going on here. It appears that this sort of normal dwarven religious site was taken over by some sort of demon. Hence the name of this campaign. And then you explored this room where you...
Oh!
Almost as if demons were going to be a thing. Then you went into this room where you saw a rack of swords lining the wall that suddenly came to life. And with that, it's initiative. Tafina!
I thought I got one with a bolt before combat started.
I can't remember. Either way, we're at the top of the initiative.
All right. In that case, then we'll target and double check to make sure everything is copacetic here. Yeah. If memory serves, it's been less than an hour since I hunters marked before.
Be less than an hour because we just
Yeah, it
came
would
out
be
of
less
that
than an
room
hour.
in here.
It would be less than an hour, so you can transfer it. Because you guys didn't take a short rest. That part I remember.
And I mark the one I'm targeting, and I will shoot it.
Oh, a crit right off the bat?
Ooh, nice.
And you literally just take a crossbow, right? Crossbow bolt, ding! And then pin it to the wall somehow.
I will then drop it and pull out a sword.
Sword versus sword. Who will win? Alta Vista is assisting in the fight. Kevin!
Alright, so these are... They're not, Oh, what's the spell for the magic sword? They're actually flying swords.
Yes, they are actually flying swords. sort of strange magic you've never seen before.
Well, this might be a bad idea. But let's give it a try. So I'm going to move to there and grab both swords by the hilt.
Do what
You just
exactly?
moved to Fina.
Oh shit, I did. How did I do that?
Because you weren't.
Move there, and I'm going to grab both swords by the hilt. Using my monkin reflexes.
Okay, and
Kevin,
what's
falling
that?
swords have no handle.
I thought it was feet have no protection.
Oh, okay, so you just grab two of them.
Out of these two in front of me. They're next to me.
And you're going to try and grapple them?
I'm going to try and grab them by the handles like you would a sword. So I guess it would be a grapple. So, or would that be acrobatics or athletics? Or sleight of hand because I'm trying to grab them.
I think that would be athletics. So I'm going to say it's a grapple check. Athletics versus athletics. So you're trying to do sword 10 and sword 8?
Yes. So that's for sword 10, and that's for sword 8.
Well, the sword 10 rolled an 11. Let's try sword 8.
Let's do lucky on that.
Okay, so the other one's safe, so roll that. So roll your lucky.
It should be a +2 on that.
All right, well then you barely win. So you got barely a grip on both of these swords. You're kind of like, ooh.
All right, and I will point them at the other two. I
Okay.
will like back up with them in my hands and hold them while they're waving around out towards the other swords.
All right, let me add the condition onto them.
Shit, I'm only gonna do a D4 damage with these, isn't it? Because it's technically an improvised weapon. It's not a sword. Yeah, but it's an improvised weapon because I'm grappling it, not holding it. Right?
I'd agree
That's
with
the
that.
end of the of your turn.
Yes, that's the end.
Arcady.
Grappled flying sword 2 by mistake.
All right. I will move in and swing with my short sword. And then I will fire my crossbow.
Oh, there you go.
You do notice that she did switch targets.
It's okay. You can do it next turn.
Oh, yeah, no, you would get sneak attack because it's right next to. Although that would be on flying sword 2. It just switched their hit points or make 8 grappled and 2 not.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Didn't realize you flipped
Oh,
the swords
no,
around.
that's fine.
It's okay.
Then I will. Well, it's grappled. It'll still get an attack of opportunity, I suppose, but I'm going to then slide back. So that was 5, 10, 25. I can slide back to there.
If we could just build some sort of box around it, we could ride these.
Be careful, Patrick. You're targeting yourself.
I think that was me. I'm sorry again. All right, so it's gonna attack and swing and a miss. Okay.
I'm going to. I can get past everyone and get into the room, right?
Yes.
All right. I will join Kevin. So let's see, 5, 10, 15. Go right here. And I will target this one, shooting it with my mace. Where's my mace gone? There's my mace. Just give it a thwack.
Hit.
Did that hit? Looks like it did.
Yep, it says hit.
Awesome.
Kevin keeps his mace in his purse.
Come on. And bonus action, because we're probably going to have a rest after this. Eventually, we're going to leave, whatever. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon as my bonus action. Then I'm going to target... Still considered a melee attack, right? Spiritual Weapon?
Melee
Is it?
spell, yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. So I will target this one beside me, and my Spiritual Weapon will have a swing once I get it out. Aww.
That's what you get for making it look like Garth. Got to make it look like Wayne. It's the only way it's going to swing properly.
There you go. I'll remember that for next time, and that's all. That's all I do.
410 is going to attack Kevin, of course.
I'm holding it by one end. It needs to pivot against my strength. It's grappled. It can do whatever it wants, I guess.
It's a stealth moment.
Yeah, basically you're like, ha, 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 and it's like,
I think it's trying to sing to you, Kevin.
and it misses. Your reflex is just...
I'm gonna yell at the sword as it's swinging. I'm gonna bury you so deep in this stone, whoever pulls you out will be crowned king. And
If you don't already have inspiration, that was pretty cool. This one's rolling a 2. Kevin's so far on fire. 4, 5, 10, 15. Gonna attack Hecate. And miss.
5's the one.
Woot.
For 3 damage.
Err.
6 is also going to attack you. But it's gonna miss.
Bottom.
Oh, it's gonna attack Kevin and hit.
I can only dodge for so
Wounded.
long.
And then room.
Wait, did it move and attack?
Yeah, you.
Yes, but does that mean it's a missile weapon?
Oh.
Damn it, I
No.
can't reduce its damage. I can't catch it.
You also don't have a hand free currently.
Yes, I
Yes,
do.
you
The other
do.
one died.
Yeah,
Oh,
the other one died.
shit. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Swallow it. Swallow it.
But I'm not hungry.
This one will also attack Kevin. And miss.
I feel like a knife block.
This one's gonna attack Hecate. Miss. Tafina.
Sasha's 10.
No longer with us.
I'm gonna run up here to Hecate's help. Which ones of these? Okay, good. 5 hasn't seen anything. Bonus action to mark it. Ooh, nice. 15 damage. I'll pull out my second sword. And then I'm done.
Kevin.
All right.
Gonna try and shove a attack the sword with another sword.
Yeah, I guess I will. How am I gonna do that?
Just use like a dagger.
I did not get myself a dagger, but we'll just use my melee attack. Oh, I didn't target him, but that probably misses.
Let me just double check. Yeah, that actually does miss. Anything
Second
else?
attack?
That's
That's
a
a
hit.
And I will spend the key point. For
What the attack is your bonus action. You spend a key point to make 2 attacks on your bonus action.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, so I'll do the second attack now then. I'll spend the key point for that. Let me remember.
However, you have with a monk weapon in order to be able to do that as a bonus action.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay, then I'm done.
Okay. Arcady!
I will move in on number 7, short sword, and then crossbow.
Miss. Hit!
And I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Good, more targets. Okay.
All right, so the same one I targeted before with my mace, I'm going to target again. So the one in between me and Arcady. Where is my scroll up?
You're in 2.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Anyway, that's a miss. Either way.
Oh, probably because you were. I know why. Because you threw up your spiritual weapon.
Okay, I didn't realize that gave me advantage, but whatevs.
It's not advantage, it's just double attacks.
It didn't. You gained 7 and it against 6.
All right, so you want to count those both attacks then, or?
Oh no, you can roll spiritual weapon. We'll just take whichever the first one that comes up to make it easier.
Okay. And spiritual weapon will go after flying sword number 6.
Nice! Roll that sweet damage.
And I'm pretty surrounded, so I'm just going to stay where I am.
Sword 10 is going to attack Kevin, hoping to free itself. And that's a miss. It is going to attack Kevin. And that's going to be a hit.
Oof.
Sword 4.
Who'd we lose? Oh, Tara.
I think it's gonna, attack Hecate. Miss. Sword 5. Where's sword 5?
Just got hit by me.
Oh, okay. Miss. Sword 6. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit Hecate. Ooh, that's a hit.
Okay.
Sword 7. It's going to actually
That's me.
attack Arcady. And miss. Sword 8. Where are you? Is going to come up and attack Arcady.
Be able to provoke attack opportunities from the 3 of us.
I think it would be only Kevin and Hecate if you want to take a spin, guys.
On who?
And me, wouldn't it?
Not if it doesn't move diagonally from here to here, right? Oh no,
so-
right, you're
yeah.
right, you're right. All right, everyone, make a you get a free pot shot.
On which one?
Number 7 or number 8? Sorry, number 8. A traffic jam here.
Tafina's on fire tonight.
Mm.
It's the death that's motivating me.
We should
Wow.
kill his pet every week.
That is the lesson.
So that was you. Oh, right. Okay. Sword 9.
Under sword 4, probably. Oh no, right there between sword
Yeah,
6
sword 9
and
next
5.
to next to Hecate and Tafina.
Gonna swing and a mix at Tafina. Tafina!
All right, double check. I'm actually targeting. I think I pulled out my second sword. If not, I do now. I swing. I hit. It's dead. I turn to a different. I guess 5's gone. And I'll swing at 9. Oh. I hit on that one as well. Just a sec. And it takes damage as well.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
That's it. I kill one. I hurt another.
Kevin!
Alright. I will hit that one with that one. And miss for the second. And that's it.
Okay. Arcady!
Still going after number 7. Short sword, then crossbow. Can't hit a thing with my sword.
Nice. Kill it dead. That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Hecate!
I'm gonna go after this one right below me is flying sword number 4. Hits. And flying. I think I've been hitting flying sword number 6. I can't remember if that one's dead yet. Spiritual weapon on that one. That's gonna be a miss.
Okay.
That's it.
Flying sword number 10 is going to hit Kevin.
It's the only one.
And it critted.
Nice.
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. How you doing, Kevin?
Might be down.
No, you're not.
No,
Oh,
no.
3, yeah. If only we had good
Miss, you
berries.
still have those hit points.
What?
It missed. That one attacked you and it missed. You still have them hit points.
Oh, the 3, yeah.
That's a hit on Hecate for number 4. Six is another Hecate. Crap. I will remove 2 from you. I accidentally hit the button.
Thanks.
9 is attacking you, Tafina. Hits. Oh, your concentration
Yeah.
fails. More hunter's mark.
That's fine.
Tafina, you just got walloped. What do you do?
Well, first to right, then a bonus action left, and that's my turn.
Kevin, 3 hit points. How you doing, buddy?
I got 3 hit points. Okay, so Flying Sword 3. Is just wounded. Ooh. Well, let's spend the last key point. And don't have much I can do. So we'll go after 3. I'll spend the key point. We'll do the 3 attacks on 3.
Okay.
First attack, miss. Second attack, hit. The sword is like moving out of the way as I'm trying to hit with it.
Swish, 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 swish. Almost like something out of the Three Stooges.
And I look at the sword and say, "Are you making those noises with your mouth?"
Swish!
And done.
Arcady!
Arcady will pop a potion of healing, stand on his tippy toes, and presumably pour it down Kevin's chest because you're still disguised, aren't you?
Yes.
I can say you can...
Yeah, no, I'll know, but yeah, so I'll reach up and pour it to where I
No, I
assume
look
he can wrap his
shorter
mouth
than
around
I
it.
am, so you'd be
That's-
pouring it on top of my head.
That's why I'm assuming it'd be like down your chest, because yeah, I'd go to where your face is, but I know you're actually taller, so I'm like on my tippy toes and tipping it over and hoping you'll get your mouth around it.
I
And I
will
will
do my
pour a
best.
potion of healing into your mouth.
Yay!
Thank you. That's 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
7 hit points!
And then I will move to here and give some swords a target. That is it.
Alright. Hecate!
Going to redirect my spiritual weapon. That one's going to go after the one on Kevin now. Flying sword number 3 is the one's giving you trouble. Ah, you shit. Pardon my French. So that's going to be miss, and then I am going to swing at flying sword number 4 with my.
Critical!
Nice. Woot woot.
End of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, sword number 10 is going to attack Kevin.
Bring it.
Another nat 20!
Brought
Kevin's down again. Can
Not
you
for
put
long.
That didn't insta-kill me.
Can you put some more into Constitution or something?
Okay. I'll get right on that.
Sword number
Katie
3.
throws down the empty potion bottle in disgust.
Mrs. Tafina.
Right above 80.
Going to attack Arcady. And miss. Number 6 is going to attack Hecate. And miss. This one's going to 9 is going to attack Tafina. And also miss. Tafina!
I blame Brendan choosing education over D&D.
Well. Holy jeez!
Oh!
Number
Did you-
3.
Did you make a deal with the devil? Max damage too! What the fuck? Fudgicles.
Okay, I'd like to add 2 hit points.
Doesn't matter.
And then I turn around and I miss.
That's fine.
That's my turn.
Evan, what's your constitution? Oh, wait, it is just a straight D20 roll. So you succeed.
For what?
Death save.
What he
Oh, I roll it.
No,
it
no.
automatically
Oh,
rolled.
okay.
It just didn't show up for anyone else.
19. Not an at 20. Arcady.
All right, I will go for sword number 4, which is right in front of me. Ugh. And then crossbow.
Dying.
That's it for me.
Hecate. Okay.
Did you?
We lose her again? I think so, because she's typing. Yeah.
Hello?
Now we can hear you.
Yay!
There. I didn't realize my cat unplugged my mic. Okay. I'm gonna. So if Kevin is still down, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on him. We're almost done here, so we can patch him up in a minute. And
So
then
Kevin's stable.
he's stable. He's not gonna die. And then bonus action, spiritual weapon on number 6. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Oh, screw you, Max and Min. You suck. Either way, I'm happy for the 20.
I mean, that averages out to average damage.
Yeah.
I'm still holding on with my death grip.
Oh, you're not. All right, you do have a death grip, and you're just being dragged across the floor.
I'm a Roomba.
I thought it ran him through.
Well, it was the other one that ran me through.
I thought it was this one.
I can't remember. Either way, it's attacking Arcady, and it hit. Six damage. All right, flying sword number 3 is going to hit Tafina. Ooh, 22.
Oh, sure. It's going to hit, so it does.
Of course. Only 2 damage. Hecate. Nat 20 on that one.
Oh, okay, wait. Hit only did 4 damage.
Yeah. Tafina.
All right. I roll. I miss. I bonus action roll. I get even worse. And then I'm going to move down to here so that if I have to, I can run and easily get to 10 or to Kevin. And end my turn.
Okay. One fail.
No, he's stable.
Oh, he's
Spare the
stable.
dying.
Never mind. Yep. He's stable. Arcady, the sword that...
That puts me at 0, right?
Yeah, you're just at 0. You're unconscious but not bleeding out.
Yeah.
I am going to disengage move over to this sword and attack the damaged flying sword number 6. And miss.
Hey, Levy.
That is it for me.
Hecate! Can you do it? Can you kill it?
I probably can, but I need to. Should I heal myself? No, we're almost done.
Yes, heal yourself.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on. I
what
still
if
got
they
10
crit?
hit points left. Fine. Okay. See within range. Can I technically see myself?
Yes.
You mean
If
for like
you
a
look
cure
down.
wounds or a healing word?
Yeah.
Healing word, you can healing word yourself.
Alright, I shall healing word myself. I'll figure that in a minute. Let me just do my spiritual weapon on. Stop looking at. Spiritual weapon. Is it dead yet?
If you do spiritual weapon, you can't do healing word. They're both bonus actions.
Oh, balls. Pardon my French. Sorry. Okay.
But you can do yourself. You can cure
Yeah,
wounds
cure
on yourself.
wounds. That's even more. Yeah, that's just your action.
Okay, I'll do that instead. I'll do cure wounds on myself instead. Then.
Okay.
Heal. Better than a kick in the teeth.
Alright, roll the damage for your spirit weapon.
Didn't I already do that?
She did. She did 9 damage
Hey,
to it, and then
sorry.
she healed it for 5.
Yeah. I healed for 5 and...
Well, okay, to be fair, the healing got applied to the sword,
Oh, whoops.
so you should reduce your wounds by 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then the sword should have 5 added to it.
Okay, fixed. Number 10 is going to attack Arcady.
What am I, chopped liver? I guess I am.
Stabilized chopped liver. Right, this one's going to attack Tafina. Miss. This one's going to attack Hecate. And miss. Tafina!
All right. First, I cast sword. It was not very effective. Bonus action, I cast sword again. It was super effective, but didn't manage to kill it. But yeah, that was the 4th crit tonight, guys. Wow.
It's been a crit heavy night overall.
It has been. I end my turn.
Not for me.
Kevin is stable.
Or me.
Arcady!
All right. Start off with flying sword number 6 with my short sword. See if I can hit anything with it. Nope. And then crossbow. Another miss.
You're so
That's it for me.
sad at, Kevin getting knocked out again. One of these days he's going to get a little bit of brain damage.
I was stabbed, not knocked out.
I'm just weirded out because he's reverted back to his Furbolg form.
Oh, right! Hecate.
See if I can finally put flying sword number 6 down. Spiritual weapon.
Hit!
It's a hit. It's damage. Is it
Woo!
dead?
It's dead. It's done diddly dead.
Finally. Then I want to go over here to... Actually, no, I'm going to help Arcady. Flying sword number 10. Mace, 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 mace. Oh, I didn't pull it over far enough. Meh. No.
No.
I don't think 10 has taken any damage yet. We cannot hit it.
Womp, womp, womp.
Don't kill the sword. It has Kevin's soul in it.
To attack Arcady. Why does it keep wanting to attack Arcady if it has Kevin's soul?
I wonder.
Flintafina. Miss. All right, it's your turn, Tafina.
Cast sword. And again. And I miss.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. Arcady!
Short sword. Not a single hit. I'm going to use offhand crossbow against number 3. See if I can take it down.
Hit! Oh, and it's dead!
Yeah.
And one of you better hit this damn sword. Okay.
All right, let's see. Of course I minimize that. Virtual weapon. Damn it. Showing with my mace.
Finally
Yes.
a hit!
Max damage too. Nice.
Bloody hell, about time. That's it for me.
Okay. Number 10's going to attack Arcady. And miss again. Tafina! Take this thing down.
Closer. I target it. I swing. And again.
Hit!
And that's my turn.
All right. Arcady!
Hey, first hit with the short sword.
Woo!
There we go. You actually got a hit with your sword.
And it's finally dead. It's dead. It's dead.
Oh, I know. I know.
Arcady doesn't care.
Are you guys all circling around it and stomping on it like the kids from in Starship Troopers with the bugs?
No, it's more like Office Space with the facts.
Yes.
All right. I
I'll
presume
pull
you
out
would
a
be
potion and look at Hecate and just say, "Would you like me to wake Kevin up? You look
No,
like you could use some help yourself."
I just wave my hand. It's like,
Oh, never mind.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'm good.
10.
You guys want to
Thank
take
you,
a short
Tafina.
rest or no?
We
Fine, I heal
can.
myself a 6.
What's in the next room?
There's a door there?
Are there more swords?
No.
That's good.
Is the door open?
The
Actually,
door is
first off,
closed.
let's investigate this room first.
Okay, so I can't remember if I said this last time, but here's the description to this room. The door frame of this room is marked with deep acid burns, and the door and hinges are missing. The floor also shows severe acid cleansing damage. Beyond, in the chamber's center, you see the iron rack where the swords were. Okay, so in the you see this door to the next room. A strong, thick stone door blocks your entrance. Leaking from its edges is a soft golden glow. There is no handle or obvious way to get past the door, and except for the indentation of a short, stubby, fingered handprint. Maybe a strong push? You don't know.
A dwarven hand? I would assume we are in a dwarven fortress.
That does seem logical, and with your studies in dwarven culture, you can tell that, yeah, that's about dwarf size.
I have.
What's your idea?
Well, we have those dwarf-sized armor things back there, right?
You do.
What if we just
Ooh.
used one of those hands?
That might well work. And put on that that lightning bracelet or whatever it is. That might be this glow that's coming through the door. It opened the other portals.
See, this is why I canceled last week. Because I knew this was either going to be a puzzle that would take a long time or a very short time to figure out. Yeah, so you take the armored hand from one of the animated armors you defeated last time, and you put it in the seal, and you're able to click it open.
So do we push?
Yes, you push. As the door opens, beyond is a small square chamber. Carved with stunning realism is a 3-wall mural depicting a powerful demon standing atop a tall rock, slaying thousands of dwarven warriors below who are attempting to besiege and climb the stone pinnacle. The fiend has massive, curling horns around its three-mouthed, 6-eyed head. The lower half of its body is that of a scorpion, and its entire body is covered in sores. In the room's center rests a large stone test bearing the same stubby handprint the room to this door had on its front. Slumped on top of the chest is a strange dwarf-sized skeleton, adorned in fine priest's robes. Well, upon closer inspection, this once could have been a dwarf, but its skeleton is now twisted and malformed. Small horns grow from the head, and the spine is curved, the jaw is closed but not aligned, and long claws grow from the skeleton's hands.
So what there would have made us think it was a dwarf in the first place?
The short statue, the larger rib cage, the hair
of the beard leading from the skull.
With the skeleton.
there is no beard.
I will look at Hecate and just say, "Do you know this beast?"
Yeah, I can show you the room.
I shall roll religion. Nerp.
I think it's Pelor.
Actually, this is just sort of terrifying. It's not a specific demon you recognize. Demons can't really... And in fact, I'm going to say it kind of disturbs you, because as far as you're aware, the sort of radiant forces and the demonic forces of this world can't really enter the world. They tend to act through other beings or possess other beings, just like what happened in town with Basil.
Mm.
The fact that either this demon was able to sort of break through to the other side is a rare, if true, is a significantly rare event.
What's giving off the golden glow?
It is, you find an ever-burning torch. Sort of enchanted to have like a soft, glowing light. And in fact, it's still working. This item is actually quite, valuable.
Is the room dusty? Does it look like it's been sort of acid cleaned?
It is not acid cleaned, but it's strangely... It almost has a strange preserved look to it. Like, you get the sense that there was a very strong sort of seal on the door that prevented air from sort of getting through. It's not, obviously not perfectly preserved. It's been like 1,000+ years and there's a skeleton. It's almost sort of weird how neat and tidy everything is. And you also have the stone chest as well.
I will look at Tafina and just ask, do you think the hand trick will work again for the chest, or is that too much to hope for?
Well, maybe. We have that 10-foot pole, right?
Yep.
Yeah, before I take a step in, I'm going to investigate and check for traps along the floor.
Okay. Okay, so roll that investigation check.
Floor's fine.
Everything's fine.
I'll step forward.
Nothing happens. Glow gets even, like, stronger now. You can tell that some of this glow is coming from the chest itself. The golden light comes from this sort of ever-burning lamp. But the actual chest appears to have a little bit of blue light coming out of its fold, out of the lid.
Any inscriptions on the statue or on the chest?
None on the chest itself. It seems to be a very sort of just your typical chest that's been specially locked. What really sets this room apart is these carvings. They're just so intricately detailed. You get the sense that maybe the person whose body is here died here, or purposely saw this disease take hold and then locked themselves up here and, like, sketched the story of what was happening to them before they succumbed to the disease.
Can I look around? Are there, like, carving tools in here? Anything
Yes.
like that?
There
Okay.
are carving tools in here, and in fact, a wide array. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. A wide array of, like, basic tools.
I would like to go roll the body off of the chest using the
with the
10-foot pole.
You do so, and it makes a clack. Like, clump.
Do we want to take the body with us? It's just bones.
Let's take a look at the bones first. Are any of them broken? I mean, they're gnarled and bent. Are there any scorch marks or burns? Anything that looks like it was not old age that killed him?
Give me either a medicine or an investigation check.
There's my nat 20.
Oh, okay. You can tell that this is a dwarven female skeleton, remembering your Anatomy 101 class from university. And you can tell that there has been some sort of strange effect on the dwarf. You've seen and heard of the after effects of some magical experimentation gone wrong, or people purposely torturing and trying to do all sorts of strange things, either biological or magical. But nothing quite... You've never seen anything quite like this that wasn't later proven to be a total hoax.
All right. To make up for my lack of prowess in the fight,
And you
everybody
find a
back
ring.
up and step out of the room, please.
Oh, and you find a ring in the pocket of the robes.
I will put the ring on. I will take the armored hand that we used to open the door with the lightning gauntlet or whatever it was. Go to open the chest.
That was the magic combination. I was waiting for you guys to not investigate the priestess's body and open and try and open the chest with just the armored hand and gauntlet. But
Yeah,
it
Arcadi's
opens.
doing this with like his arm outstretched and one eye closed, like,
It works, and in fact, you come upon a great bit of treasure. Not only do you see within this chest almost 4,000 copper, some silver, and some gold, you also see a longsword that is where the light is coming from. You also find a mace, some spell scrolls, some potions, a wand, and some sort of little bag of something, and a folded chain shirt that really glistens in the light.
I will lay these things out on the floor.
Okay.
And I would like to do an investigation, see if there's a false bottom or any secret compartments inside the chest.
Sure. There is no false bottom. But anyway, yeah.
All right. Then I will look at the others and say, none of these are necessarily for me, but I think we can outfit ourselves well. I would suggest we take an hour's rest. We can perhaps learn about some of these items, and I need to try and make notes and sketch this before I send it off to my boss.
And with that, I think that's a good spot to take a real world break, and also so I can add all that to the inventory. So 5-minute break.
All right, we're back.
Sweet. I kind of want to know how bad that damage would have been if we hadn't actually investigated and found the ring.
Morbid
I know.
curiosity.
Oh yeah, like I'm assuming I would have been
Sorry.
bounced off the wall or something.
Oh no, it was just cold damage. I think you could have easily survived it. It would have hurt.
All right.
All right, bathroom.
Back.
I never left.
Same. The other two cannot say the same though.
Good call on using that animated armor for the arm. I was thinking we had to go around and find a dead dwarf somewhere.
Well, I mean, I was looking at the map and went, wait a minute. Steph used dwarven tokens for those suits of armor because they were dwarven-sized suits of armor. We can use those.
Looks like we got a magic item goodie for each of us.
So it looks like I got a what?
Steph said.
Yeah, well, it looks like everybody, there's something. There was the chain shirt, there was a mace, a long sword, a bag of something, and presumably this ring. So Tara,
Plus
what's your favorite
copper.
room in Tomb of Horrors?
while since I've run it, so I haven't had a chance to review it today because I was too busy at work. So I'll have to let you know tomorrow.
Are the Roll20 maps 5-foot squares or 10-foot squares?
I think they're 5-foot squares. Let me check.
They use 5-foot squares. Even if it was a 10-foot grid, they subsect it so it's 5-foot squares within that 10-foot grid.
Yeah. But I have to, now that we're talking about it, I would have to go in and check that, because even if it's 10 feet on the map, then it'll automatically default in the game. So I'm checking that now while we're talking. I also, let's see. Yeah, I just connect my mic for a sec. So yeah, I'm going to check that, and then I'll be right back. Trying something out here.
So what are you playing tomorrow, Lauren?
I went with a monk of the open hand, a Kenku.
Straight up level 15?
I am playing Kola. Straight level 15, yep.
Nice.
Now's the hard part of figuring out what rare item I want.
Yeah, for a monk. There's nothing that gets you extra key points.
Okay, one uncommon item. So, right now I've got Cloak of Protection and Lantern of Revealing. So, because I can easily carry the lantern at all times without having to worry.
I mean, you get 3 uncommon. A Wand of Secrets, if you guys are going to be looking for secret doors and traps and stuff.
Secrets is good.
Or is someone taking the Dungeon Delver feat?
Supply.
Oh, what, for
That
tomorrow?
would...
Yes.
Oh, I hadn't even figured out what I went to. Oh, tomorrow, every faithful fans, we are going to be playing a very special game hosted by Hecate here. We're going to be playing Tomb of Horrors.
I'm going to kill you all. Ha 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 ha.
I have come to break you. Alright, let me finish putting in all the stuff. $112 silver or $115 silver.
I don't see anything in the party sheet.
I'm doing it right now, Boo.
Oh no, I thought we had more stuff. That's why I'm.
I split it out up between everyone.
So I'm thinking that the mayor's niece that we rescued from here, Alia, whatever it was, she did not react appropriately when I mentioned her uncle. So I don't think she is family. I think she is perhaps a associate of some sort.
Wouldn't surprise me.
We know he's doing something to win elections. I don't know if she is there to, intimidate or dig up dirt or something even more nefarious. Politics is politics. It's all dirt.
So what do we do?
Well, I'm wondering if we just freed his ace in the hole for this election.
We'll find out soon enough.
Indeed. I can't recall. Did we figure out where Ralakai is or a way to his current location?
Yes. The half ogre told you where the location was, and also told you that Therath, the woman that was in charge of this place, knew the password to get in. He'd only traveled with her to this area. It is actually mostly underground and kinda hidden. He called it the Burrows.
We left her alive but tied up, right?
Yes, Grey Paul, not Grey Paul. Oh god, what was Brendan's character's name again?
Grandpa.
Uthor.
Uthor, that's it, Uthor.
He was Uthor, wasn't he?
Yes,
Yes, he was. Uthor Greypaw, is taking them all back to town.
But we didn't get the password from her.
No, because he doesn't know it.
No, but she knows it. So, yeah, we didn't get the password from her. So,
Oh.
looks like we're going back to town to continue talking to her to get the password.
Yep. Sorry, just putting everything in. Does anyone have the skill Identify?
I don't think I do.
No. Does Alta Vista?
You know what? If anyone would, I think she does.
And I mean, if we're going to take a short rest, we'll spend an hour with these items and be able to get their properties.
Yeah.
Well, the dust we can identify. Is it melange?
It is not the spice.
It is not the geriatric spice melange.
No, you can only find that on the spire itself.
Oh, right. So what are they, if we're going to identify them?
Alright, so you have a Dust of Dryness, a Magical Longsword, +1, a Mace of Disruption, Potion of Hill Giant Strength, Wand of Magic Missiles, and a Scroll of Protection from Good and or Evil.
He said some shirt.
Oh yes, and a Mithril Chain Shirt.
Is the ring magical?
No, it's just a fancy ring. Oh, and also Dust of Dryness. Am I forgetting something?
Okay, so
What-
pack of dust, mace, potion, longsword, and wand in the tracker.
Yes.
Is chainmail better than scale mail? I remember.
I don't think so, but if it's mithril, you won't have disadvantage.
Okay, chainmail is medium armor. Is 13 plus dex. Well, to a max of 2.
What does the Mace of
crap.
Disruption do again?
If memory serves, Mace of Disruption is like casting banishment on someone.
I think it's fear.
When you hit a fiend or an undead with his magic weapon, that creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant as the target hits 25 points. If the target has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage, it must succeed on a saving throw or be destroyed.
Ooh, nice.
On a successful save, the creature becomes frightened.
Nice.
That sounds like a Hecate weapon.
That's what I was thinking. If no one else minds.
Nope.
Yay.
Oh, and the ever-burning lantern, too.
I'll take the
And
chainmail too if
Tafina
no one else
used the
wants it.
longsword.
I could. It's not going to be as great because I'm a dex-based ranger in this game.
What does Alta Vista use?
I
Presumably not strength based either. Kevin should clearly get the potion of giant strength.
Else wants a chainmail, Hecate will take that too.
It's a chain shirt. Who else can use it? I don't think I can. Doesn't benefit me at all. Should go for someone who needs help with stealth.
I mean, it was stealth, but it would also mean a decrease in my armor by 1.
Same.
Will it affect Kevin's armor class any?
It will be able to actually use his monk skills.
What's your current armor class, Kevin?
He's
Oh, he's not here.
Oh, no. He just sat down.
No, it doesn't say in that.
All right, what's up?
Wondering if the mithril chain shirt helps you, because it's good for Hecate or Tafina, but it actually raises their armor class.
My AC is 14 right now.
Do you even wear armor at all because
I'm
of
not
your
wearing
monk?
any armor.
You can
You
gain
can, it
benefits
just-
of being a monk.
Yeah.
Hey, no, you've been adding to your AC. You've been adding your wisdom and your dexterity, right?
Yeah, should be. Yeah, 14.
You only have a 2 dex and a 2
2
wiz.
and 2, yeah.
Oh.
So no, it doesn't do me any good because I'll lose my monk abilities.
No, it's worth a pretty penny.
I mean, it would, because that would get rid of my disadvantage on stealth checks. And it's only a 5% chance to loss in avoidance of getting hit.
Well, I'm happy for either one of you to take it.
Well, if you both want it, roll for it.
Anyway,
You don't
I
need to
can
make
just, like-
a decision right now if you don't want to.
do I have to manually update this Mesa Disruption stuff, or?
No, Steph, identify it, and then it'll be.
Oh, I thought
ready.
when you said what you knew what it was. Okay, I will identify it for you.
Well, it's more right now when we click the thing, it literally just says a flanged mace of superior quality with an odd sunburst tip.
Sorry,
Where
sorry.
are you seeing this stuff?
That was the longsword.
Party sheet.
Top right.
It looks like an eye with the
Ah,
silhouettes.
there we go. So I can just drag this. If you guys are okay with me to take it, I can just drag this onto my sheet and it'll work.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's
Yep.
try. Woohoo! Yes.
Yeah, so I'll mithril shirt if no one's opposed.
Nope.
Does everyone want me to divide up the loot? Like the actual gold and everything else between everyone? I can do that automatically.
Sure.
Done.
So Ian, I think you should take the potion of giant strength.
Yep, I can take that. Because that'll be useful.
Anybody? Actually, Kevin, you might be good with the wand of magic missiles. It'll give you a good ranged attack, if
Can I
nothing
use
else.
it? I thought you had to be able to cast to use it.
Let's see here.
Nope, just says wand uncommon.
It requires no attunement.
Okay. Yeah, if nobody minds, I'll take that.
Ooh, that's
Because everybody else, yeah, everyone else has ranged attacks, so now you will.
And some magic damage.
Yeah.
And that long actually work out well with Alta Vista because she is a hexblade, so she probably has the hexblade weapon that she can bond
Oh,
with.
perfect. Okay, so I'll take the dust of dryness.
What does it do?
It allows you to soak up water and then like smash it and release the water. And then I think if you throw it on an elemental, it's like necrotic damage or something.
An elemental composed mostly of water that is exposed to a pinch of the dust must make a DC 13 con save, taking 10d6 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on a success.
Jesus.
And it comes with 1d6 plus 4 pouches. Sorry, pinches of dust.
That'd be good to keep around just for that.
Yeah. Utilitarian. Do you want me to roll a d6, Stephanie, or do you want to roll it?
You can roll it.
Steph's rolling, and I'm not sure why.
Ah, why are you looking?
We see the shadows of the die being rolled, like there.
Yeah, we do.
You don't know what I'm up to.
All right, so I've got 6 pinches.
Let's go pick a fight with an elemental. All right, so we're heading back to town then to get the password.
Yes, you are. I'm going to say... go ahead, sorry.
I'd like to point out, I have almost 70 gold in copper.
If you want to convert it, you can. I gotta get a... I wish...
Actually, wait, no, that's 7 gold. I had my decimal place in the wrong part. That's 7 gold in copper.
Copper is what makes the world go round.
It'll feel like gold to the people of town.
Indeed.
Yeah, we should definitely keep the ever-burning torch, as not everyone has dark vision. And I will, now that you're back in, I'll just refresh that the mayor's niece, Aaliyah, responded badly when I told her her uncle had sent us, or she responded weirdly. So we're assuming she's one of the, I don't know, associates or something of the mayor, maybe someone who helps him, stay in power. So we might have just freed his ace in the hole for winning the next election. So we should go look after that too.
I don't think. I thought we were very, very conflicted about what to do with her, and I think we sent her off in chains with Greypaw.
No, we sent her back to town, but she wasn't in chains.
She was remember her tongue has been cut out, and she is basically emaciated and wasn't going to didn't have the strength along with the rest of the prisoners to even fight. So you had no concern over, even if she did try and start something, you could have just literally pushed her over.
She was in no put up a fight.
Yes, basically.
But when she's back in town, she might be valuable again. Okay, yeah. So other than that, during this rest, I'll have made notes, done the best I could to draw or describe this demonic creature, and put it in the pouch and send it off.
Well, it was carved on the wall, right?
Yes.
Oh, I thought, yeah. So I
we'll
want
take a
to.
rubbing. Well, Kevin will take out some charcoal and the paper and start doing a full rubbing.
It's wall length.
The important parts. We don't need every single dwarf being slaughtered by the demon.
The demon itself is bigger than a normal size sheet of paper.
Are you just doing rubbings of the crotches? Stop that.
Oh, but I have a... Never mind.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to check here before you leave? Oh, and I forgot you found some rations. Not a ton of rations, but more than but better than nothing. And you also found some tents as well that are of a decent quality.
Did we find the Puerto Rican warehouse?
Man, we gotta calm down. This is getting intense.
Puerto Rican warehouse? I don't understand.
I get the reference.
Oh, the other day, post-hurricane, people found last week a warehouse full of tents and other supplies that the government simply had either missed or forgotten they had.
I heard about that.
In the U.S.?
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of tents?
No, there was the earthquake, the recent earthquake. They found out it was from the last hurricane, the one that Trump fucked up. There was also an entire runway. And I don't mean a little runway. I mean a full-size runway, 3 deep of water pallets from the last hurricane that's all contaminated too.
What?
Yeah. All right, I'll do a quick proper investigation of this room, just in case there's any hidden rooms or anything like that. You never know what these crazy hermits locked alone in a room will do.
Nothing.
All right. The proper search of the headmistress's room. 23.
You've already investigated that room and found everything.
Oh, all right.
Is there somewhere?
I don't think there is a room you haven't checked yet.
All right. Throw everything in the cart and head back to town. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do while we're here?
There's no other rooms, right? We've done them all?
Yep, you've done them all.
Did we check for secret rooms?
There's literally nothing else in here, guys. I want to go on.
Oh, that means there's definitely at least 3 secret rooms.
it isn't. It's the DM being nice to you.
I think we should stay here and just clean
Yeah,
this
you just
place.
prove that there are none. Give more of the map that's revealed.
That's basically the whole map.
Except for there could be a secret room right here.
There is no secret room.
But you didn't reveal the map past the wall.
All right,
so there
one
could
sec.
be.
Are you guys happy?
But what about those enemies we had to fight?
Fought them last time.
In fact, the only reason I knew about the gloves from last time was because I saw the tokens and went, "Oh yeah!"
All right, let's go.
All right, it's later in the afternoon, but you feel pretty confident that you'll be able to make the trek, and make it into town by, before it starts getting dangerous outside. And you're going along, checking for bandits and stuff. When you find an artifact, when you see a strange glint in your eye, Kevin, and you come upon a, this sort of sack with
A glinting sack?
no, basically there's holes in this sack and something is glinting through these holes. It's rather big size sack that's like set in the ground and very, very ancient.
Like it was frozen into the glacier before?
Yes.
Oh. I will point that out to everyone.
Is there a red suit next to it?
No, what does that refer
8
to?
reindeer skeletons in a row?
Oh, ha 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 ha, no.
Okay, should we,
Give yourself inspiration, Arcadia.
10-foot pole.
That was funny.
yeah, let's open it.
You don't even really need to rip out a knife. You, with just a finger, are able
We're
to...
using a 10-foot pole.
Or with a 10-foot pole, you're able to sort of open this sack, and you realize that it's a sort of burial shroud of a long dead human. And this long dead human is in a fetal position, sort of clutching a handful of crossbow bolts.
Well, I don't think we needed to, desecrate his grave for those.
Are you sure?
Oh, well, look at them.
Hecate.
What condition are they in as compared to the body?
They are in excellent, superb conditioning. In fact, because you use crossbow bolts, you can tell that there are 11 plus 1 crossbow bolts.
Outstanding. The body, any mutation like the one we just saw in the chamber?
You don't see any mutations, but if you want to take a closer look, you can give me either a history or an investigation check.
Ooh, I can do history.
17. Ooh, nice. 21.
Evan, you recognize that this is a human from the Raytheon civilization that was here before Hykos and about 1,000 years ago.
Oh, he's of the Raytheon civilization. He's one of the racists.
Raytheon.
Yes, he's a racist of the Raytheon civilization.
Well, they were known to practice slavery.
Oh, no, never mind.
How it's spelt. And you can tell by just not only the way the fetal position and the burial shroud are really hallmarks of that civilization, and just from the little scraps of clothes left behind.
I share that with everyone.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then you keep going, and you can see the town, the lights of the town in the distance. And then all of a sudden, flip, scroll. A sudden shock impacts you and the town itself. Everyone, make me a dexterity saving throw.
You know, you could right.
Yeah, I could do that myself. Do you want me to do it, guys?
No, I kind of want to do it myself.
No, I want to do it myself.
Hecate, you fail and you take 5 bludgeoning damage. As you sort of drop ass over tea kettle and hit yourself against a rock.
Ouch.
How long does it continue to shake, or is it just for like a second?
It's like a proper aftershock of an earthquake here on Earth, so it's like a minute. You can hear sort of screams coming up from the town.
Good thing they all live in tents.
I was thinking the same thing. I will help Hecate up, and then I guess we will race to the town.
Hecate will nod her thanks and just start going.
Alright, you head into the town, and there are people sort of like panicking and kind of wandering around a little dazed, but soon afterward, everyone seems to have just calmed down a little. Like, oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
The bakery was a stone building, right?
Yes, that is true.
Is it still up?
It is still up. It has a good, strong foundation, you notice. You've come back to town. What would you guys like to do?
Do you want to start at the clergy house, or should we check in and see what Uthor did with the people who came back? They may actually have gone to the temple.
Let's start there, I guess.
You enter into the temple, and Isparil does greet you. It says, "Oh, thank the mother and father. You're all right."
Yes, yes, mother. We made it back.
Oh, thank goodness. As you can see, I've been tending to the prisoners here. They're in really rough shape. But thankfully, Uthor was able to drop them off here.
Well, we do come with some extra food and tents, if that can assist.
Oh, if you have tents, I know the person you should take them to. You should take them to Malaga. She's been running the inn in town, but as you know, it's been stuffed full of refugees. She's been desperate for an alternative housing situation.
Wonderful. We will certainly bring them there. Do you know where the young woman missing her tongue is?
Oh, yes. The mayor came on by once he's heard that the ex-prisoners had arrived. He picked her right up and said something about her being his niece. I never knew he had a niece.
Interesting. Thank you. Is there anything we can do to assist?
Well, just keep the peace and because I was dealing with the refugees, can you take out some rations out to the camps? I've been keeping me and the soldiers have been keeping a close eye on them and are doing our best to prevent any rioting.
Of course, mother.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hecate will accept the rations. How long has the mother known the dude, the mayor, with the niece?
Oh, well, I've known him for as long as I've been in Tomar's Crossing, although, I can't say he's, devoted to the faith as some of the other locals. Rarely turns up for services. Bit of a curmudgeon, but, that is
Thank
not
you.
a sin in the light, in the holy light.
Of course not.
Of course.
How do you think he wins the elections?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the people here don't like change that much. They want to keep things simple and, well, while he's not the most charismatic person, he does provide stability.
Do other people ever oppose him?
Occasionally, but I think but they tend to drop out after a while. I don't know why that is. I don't know if they just realize it's a bit foolhardy because he'll just win again, or well, they find politics boring.
Really, you've heard no rumors, like otherwise, as to why they would have dropped out?
And with that, she'll sort of look around and have you guys return to her office proper. And she'll be like, well, I don't want to speak of it out loud, because I don't know for certain. There is the odd rumor that he fixes the election. I don't know much about his past, and I don't know quite how he ended up here. But he does something either to convince people to drop out, or possibly messes around with the tallies and the voting system to make sure he always wins. In fact, that gives me an idea. Arcady, Kevin, you're official members of His Majesty's bureaucracy, aren't you?
Yes, Mother.
Then you can witness the election. You would have the authority to actually run the election and make sure it's actually fair and balanced.
Certainly, though I have to say I'm easily bribable.
I did bring 400 electoral ballots, but those are for next year's election.
How far off is the election, Mother?
Well, the election itself is going to start in about 2 weeks' time, or 3 weeks' time, excuse me. We usually do it before the Feast of the Moons, or the Feast of the Moon, or the two halves of the moon. We'll figure out the name of that holiday later that coincides with Christmas. But we usually do. It's about in 3 months' time or 3 weeks' time. However, at the end of this week, they will officially call the candidates to see who wants to run or not, and also at the end of the I believe at the end of this week, there's going to be a town council meeting to vote for who should have voting rights or not. There's been a lot of contention in the area. With the amount of refugees that surged in, it could very well tip the election.
Hmm. I'll turn to Arcadia. What do you think, my friend?
There is nothing I loathe more than politics, but to be quite honest, Kevin and I would be negligent in our duties if we did not step forward to do this. And I personally would like to see everybody get a voting right.
And miss an opportunity to make everyone line up and do as I say and follow pointless rules? Are you kidding?
Actually, that does sound like fun, doesn't it?
It is.
Gage is going to kind of shake her head at you guys. Yes, Mother, we will do what we can to assist in the election.
Excellent.
Oh, we can make people dip their fingers in ink so we know who's voted.
That's a splendid idea. Wait, had fingerprints been figured out by the late 1800s?
Yes. There would have been fingerprints around now.
And honestly, even if not, ink doesn't wash out very easily. So if nothing else, it would be an easily identifiable marker.
We'll confiscate all the soap.
Oh, don't do that. There's already worried enough about disease spreading.
No, but we offer to have a hand washing station after the count.
Sounds like you would make a fine bureaucrat yourself, Tafina.
Oh, hell no.
Felon?
No, I'm not registered. I'm a traveler, so I don't never stay in one place long enough to actually gain residency.
Ah.
Oh, a vagabond.
I think I have the tax
Oh,
forms
gotta
for that.
save me.
Oh, and with that, here you go for tonight anyway. Here's the bread, a little bit of taranka, blood candy, and some of the eggs, and a little bit of cheese, and dried jerky. Please be sure to hand it out. The army's already is in control of their portions.
We will.
Alright, so what's our first stop?
You would probably stop at like 17. Oh, let me share this with you. I'm an idiot. You would probably start at 17 over here, because that's the closest refugee camp. 18 is the army camp, and they're already, situated themselves. Then the 19, the camp over by 4, is the commoner camp, and then 19 is the nobles camp and the Order of the Last Bastion Knights.
Okay.
Alright, so you go and begin passing out, excuse me, one second, and begin passing out the rations in town. And you can tell, even though the people have sort of calmed down, they're still on edge concerning the aftershock that had just happened. But they're sort of happy to have food, even if it is on a strict ration basis.
All right, yeah, we'll do that. We'll take the tents to Malaga, I guess, afterwards.
Yes, one second. I'm scrolling. Where's the section?
And then the mayor owes us 100 gold for rescuing his quote-unquote niece.
We should probably make sure he really gives us quote-unquote gold.
Indeed. And we can let him know that you and I will be marshalling the election. And then wait and see how long it is until somebody comes after us.
Tonight?
You guys end up sort of spreading out throughout the tents and passing out food and making sure you have leave no refugee or stone unfed or unaccounted for. However, you all hear a scream.
I've counted all the refugees and fed all the stones, sir.
You hear a scream across this sort of tent camp.
The 17th?
So you guys are all still at 17, and it's pretty much in the evening now. So you're running through the dark and the mud and filthy, poorly lit campfires. And Tafina, Hecate, and Arcady, and I also think Alita as well, finally get to sort of like this ring of people staring down at something. And you realize, and you get there and you realize the market murderers have struck again!
So what?
The market murderers have struck again.
Oh.
And this time, the three, Tafina, Hecate, and Arcady, see a body of a human male, with his heart cut out. Which was different from what Basil did. And it reminds you of what people were calling the market murders before the comet hit. And everyone's sort of crying and screaming, and you see this very young girl that's very, very pale and with stringy red hair crying. Oh crap, I forgot to put in her photo.
Was she the one that did it?
No, she's crying. She's crying. She said,
Remember what she did?
And she's crying and she's sobbing into the arms of another woman, and the older woman is saying, Hannah, it's all right. What did you see?
Back away, folks. Nothing to see here. Back away, everybody.
I saw a man. And the man stabbed. And was hunched over Grigori, and I didn't recognize him, and then took his heart and then ran away.
Stop freaking out the cat.
Oh, I'm sorry, my cat is gone because she thought I was crying in real life. It's okay, baby. Mama is acting.
How long ago did this occur?
Just a few minutes ago, the man looked like, and then Kevin, you come in and say, and sort of look like, sir, what's up? Him!
What?
Him! It was him!
Bum. Are you in your Furbolg form, or...?
No, Kevin form.
Tom Langley fellow!
I couldn't have been. I was with them the whole time, right?
No, I remember what I said. You guys had spread out. It's
Oh,
dark.
right.
And the three of you the other three were there first, and then you suddenly dramatically show up. Just trying to do a cutscene here, honey.
Oh, okay.
It looks like him! And then everyone in sort of that came around to be a looky-loo stares directly at Kevin.
I feel awkward.
What else do you guys do?
What? What's going on?
I cast I cast gentle repose on the corpse, and then I turn around and I say quietly to Arcadia, I was like, no doubt it was somebody that looked like Kevin, but I highly doubt it was our friend. I don't know if I should be the one saying this to the crowd, though.
And Kevin's looking around all flop sweat and like, what? But couldn't I?
Kevin, who did you just hand out food to? Where were you?
I was at such and such with so and so.
You can make up a name.
I couldn't think of any.
Random name and random place.
Yep,
Were
that's where I was.
Were the children chasing you with the blood candy?
No, I managed to ditch them in an alley a while back. I just threw the candy and ran.
Do we see bruises from where the candy hit their faces?
Roll me a
How long
perception
ago?
check.
How long ago and in what alley?
Oh, I don't know, and such, and down that way, pointing to whichever way I'd come from.
Backward from back from wherever you came.
Yeah.
Everyone in the town is sort of like, or not in the town, in the Teton City is just staring at you intensely and says, get the leaders, get them! They'll sort this out! Me too.
I think it best if heck, it was an Arcady. So I think it's best if we take the body and Kevin and head back to the church.
I think we need to go to the military barracks. I think, if nothing else, we can make a show of taking this seriously. We know Kevin is innocent. He's a fraud and a liar, but he is not a killer.
Fair enough.
Well, don't let them take me, sir. I'm too pretty for jail.
You will not be in jail. Tofino, could you escort this henna along with us, please?
I don't want to go. And the older woman keeps like a very tight grip on Henna and says, "Excuse me, where would you be taking Henna?"
Somewhere safe. If somebody is murdering and she is the witness, we need to keep her protected.
Oh,
We will be
I
taking-
see.
Protected? Yeah. We're gonna take her to the church?
Yes.
Pull her up there?
Yes,
Yeah.
ask
so we'll
Mother
take her to
to
the church
protect
and
her.
we'll guard her.
She doesn't have a mother.
The church mother.
You mean the
You
matron?
Yes, you yourself would be more than welcome to go with her if you would like, ma'am.
That seems to calm her down somewhat, and she says, "Okay, fine. It's okay, Henna. It's okay. I'll protect you from these bureaucrats."
Why are you saying that like it's a bad word?
I get a shiver up my spine when I hear it spoken like that.
Down, boys. Let's get the little one to safety.
And
I
Henna
would like
is
to do an
still
investigation.
very, very
Yeah, sorry,
hysterical.
before
Go
we-
ahead.
Yeah, I want to mark the scene off, like either with sticks or something in the mud to clear the area, and with the ever-burning torch or lantern. Can I do an investigation check of the crime scene before we move the bodies?
Yes.
I want to look for footprints, marks like that I can use to differentiate it from Kevin.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy, you're guilty.
Oh,
I get to
no.
re-roll ones.
What did you roll? Oh, holy
I rolled a
shit.
nat 1. I get to re-roll ones. Not much better. So with talent, that takes it up to an 8, so that is 11.
All right. So that's an
What about
11.
over there? Oh, that's nothing.
One sec. I'm just uploading some pictures.
Yeah, with a nat 1, something falls out of my pocket, and I think, oh no, this was Kevin's.
You were flipping through my diary and accidentally drop it at the crime scene.
Yeah, I'm going to cash in my inspiration and roll again if I'm allowed.
Right ahead.
Ugh, one better, 12.
So doesn't that bring it up to like a 13?
No, it's if I get less than an 8, it becomes an 8, but I rolled a 9. So it stands 9 plus 3.
You can tell from it's just so hard to tell, because this camp is so horrifically muddy and dirty, and people have just been wandering around all day and all night. It's hard to tell whose tracks are who. It's hard to tell which way the victim came, which way the killer came. Really, just you know that just from Kevin being Kevin, and where Kevin came from, it probably isn't him. But you know the town people are just going to say, "Oh, he circled back."
We have an investigation to do, everyone. Kevin Hillman, you are under arrest. No.
I will pull out the cuffs out of my pocket. And
Read the rights to yourself, please.
I have the right to remain silent, but now I just look confused. I'm trying to figure out if I should keep telling myself the rights or remain silent. All right. So we head back to the military camp. Are you gonna cuff me? Am I cuffing myself for the show of it?
Yep, for the show.
Everybody's sort of in a panic and whispering and come across sort of the perimeter to the army encampment, and a guard there says, "Oh, we've already have our rations sorted out. What are you? Why is that man in handcuffs? What's going on?
There was a murder and he's being framed for it. So, but
Is anyone watching the corpse?
Yeah, we brought the corpse with us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I cast Gentle Repose on it.
Okay, who's carrying the corpse?
We could put it in the cart and bring it.
Okay, so you put it in the cart, you put a cloth over it, and you're bringing it.
Okay, we'll say some prayers over it as we're walking.
And who's taking Henna to the church?
Tina.
Tavina is. Okay, I just wanted to make sure everyone was where they are.
And the whole journey, I'm sort of, hand on my sword, eyes on a swivel, completely paranoid.
Everyone kind of gives you like dark eyes, but then they see the other woman with her and Kevin being like shackled. So they are put at ease. So the guard says, "Okay, so what happened?"
This man was murdered, and my colleague here is being framed for it. But we want to follow procedures and calm the citizenry down as much as we can.
All right, I'll get the captain. And with that, Captain Hubert will come out and usher you into his cabin and says, "I thought we had caught the murderer. Wasn't it Basil?"
We caught a murderer. Basil was not the marketplace murderer, apparently. This person may not be as well. They are clearly attempting to impersonate my colleague, and I'll take the cuffs off, not realizing that my colleague's appearance here is not what he actually looks like, and he could alter his appearance at will if he chose to.
Excuse me?
Show him, Kevin.
Are we outside with a bunch of people around?
No, you're inside.
Okay, I'll look around and then grow 3 feet
What?
as I turn back into a furblog.
You're a fairy giant.
Or whatever thing.
Furblog. Yeah, that's the. What are you doing here?
I was going to be doing an election soon.
An election. What? You in the bureaucracy for?
Bureaucracy doesn't care what you are. Well, I mean, except for subsections 3, 4, 12, 56, 103, oh, and 72A.
Uh,
At the end of the day, Jet, is this guy a general or
he's like a
Captain? Captain.
He's
At the end of the
he's
day,
like the command, or more appropriately, he's like the commander. But I guess he'd be a captain. I don't know how armies work.
Okay, well, I'll call him a captain then. So I'll just say, well, to be fair, Captain, it really doesn't matter why he's in the bureaucracy. What matters is that he is serving it faithfully, and he is being framed for it. Obviously, if he can hide himself as a human, why would he run around committing murders with a human face if he can make himself look like anybody? So we brought him here to calm the citizenry and to buy ourselves some time to find who the real murderer is.
Okay. Well, this is an awful lot to handle, and puts me in a confusing situation because you are His Majesty's bureaucrat. However, this supposed you are a suspect in a crime that happened in Tomar's Crossing. I don't know who'd have jurisdiction.
I mean, traditionally it's paid leave.
He'll give you a cold kind of look. Can you take this seriously, please?
That's what most of the officers who got in trouble back home got.
And with that, he'll whip out the strong, clear vodka that you've seen him drink out of before. And we could have a riot on our hands if people think you're actually the murderer. Justice be and bureaucracy and protocols be damned. If it wasn't for my men, you would probably be drug out and hung. Or torn to pieces.
Well, I hope not.
And with that, you hear a kerfluffle outside, and two voices say, "Let us in! Let us in!"
Can I flip back?
The what?
Can I flip back?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you flip back. And they'll be banging on the door, and they'll say, "Huberg! Huberg! It's Jenius and Nibblin! Nibblin. I can never say his name right. Let us in! We want to see this murderer with our own eyes!" Huberg will steal himself, and then, very, very gently open the door.
Oh, I'll put the cuffs back on. Or at least put my hands behind my back.
They'll come in and say, "Was it really you?"
Like, to me?
To you.
Well, I'll shake my head no. With big puppy dog eyes.
That is what a murderer would say. They would deny it the whole time.
Kate will audibly roll her eyes and sigh at that.
I have some Visine in my bag.
And with all due respect, if you don't care what his answer is, don't ask him the question. We brought him here to follow due process. He was implicated in a murder. We don't believe he did it. We're going to investigate.
Oh, but how can you investigate if you already made your conclusions?
That is what procedure is for.
There you go.
We may be simple country bumpkins out here, but we know that, a little thing called prejudice.
Oh, Hecate will get all up in their face at that, and she will, finger wag and, all the, no you didn't, all up in their face, and she's like, I am a servant of the mother. If Kevin is guilty, he will have justice served to him. At the end, I do not serve the bureaucracy. I do not serve you. I serve the mother and I serve the father. And by their laws, justice will be done. I don't believe he did it. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, justice will be proven out.
With that, give yourself a bit of inspiration, and they will calm down a little bit and say, Matron, we will trust you and in your faith in the divines and in the Holy Mother and Father. We think you're being truthful. But government is government. I mean,
that's why we have more than just the government working on this. That's why I'm working with the government. They have the knowledge. I have the faith. We will work together to find out who truly did it. Because what would you rather do? Would you rather string him up now and be proven wrong later and take the credit for saying, hey, we found the killer after what happened last time? We thought we found the killer before, didn't we? And look what's happened now. What are you going to do if you hang him up and you say, oh, we found the killer, and it happens again? How's that going to look on you?
That is true. However, Hannah has no reason to lie.
She may not have a reason to lie. I'm not saying she's lying. I don't deny that, she may have seen someone who looks like our friend. I'm not saying she saw our friend. All we're asking for is for your help and the help of these fine gentlemen here in the military barracks to give us the time that we need to keep the populace calm to come to the truth of this matter. And no matter what that truth is, it will be revealed to all and we will see justice done. I can't keep the Valley Girl accent up for that speech. I just can't do it.
It was there in spirit the whole time.
Yes.
Just channel Clueless.
Oh my god.
That's basically what she says is, at the end of the day, justice will be seen, justice will be done, whether Kevin's guilty or not. We're going to do our best to find it out and figure it out and solve these murders once for all. Your help and the help of the military to keep people calm and to get this done and done properly.
Oh, you're right. This couldn't have come at a worse time. We're petitioning for voting rights at the end of the week. We thought that the murderer had been found and people were finally starting to calm down.
Do we need to postpone this voting thing? You just said you think I remember what it's called.
The town hall meeting to vote on whether or not certain groups of refugees should get voting rights. You've already promised to try and get the military voting rights.
Yeah.
The nobles have straight up asked you to get them voting rights, and Alita took some of the money. But you haven't said yes or no to helping... Well, I think you just said yes to helping the regular people get voting rights.
And I'm just asking okay, this may be scheduled for another week, but is it still going to be going on now that the murderer's back around, or is it going to be delayed?
Oh, we don't know. It's Bajalin that sets the schedule. Him and the rest of the council.
Maybe that would be best, well, maybe that would be best to put the voting off until we can figure out who this killer is.
Well, you're gonna have to talk to Bajalin. He doesn't really talk to us. He sees us
I'll
more of a nuisance than anything. We're the leaders, and they'll put their fingers up in quotes with that of the refugee encampment that isn't noble servants from but we don't have any actual power. Technically, we're not citizens of the town. We can't really do anything.
I know where we're going first thing in the morning, then.
Indeed. Well, I mean, if you can help us gain voting rights, all the better. And find out who this actual murderer is.
Focus on one thing at a time. I think the murderer is just a little bit more important right now. So we'll talk to him and see what we can do about maybe postponing it until our investigation is complete. At least for this particular murder.
All right.
One thing at a time. We focus on one thing at a time. Don't split resources. Don't split attentions. Just get this done, and then we can move on to the election.
Yeah. Oh, what was your name? Kevin?
Yes, Mum?
It's Sirs, but,
Oh, sorry. I didn't remember. Sorry.
well, they both have beards.
He got Hake was just like all up in there, so he's just still kind of in awe of her, so he just automatically said, "Yes, ma'am."
Where were you before the, comet struck?
Back in the capital city?
Well, if you were in a prax, it couldn't have been you. Remember, this started right before the comet hit.
I was back in the capital city up until, what, a week after or 2 weeks after the comet hit?
I'm gonna say, yeah, like 2 weeks after the comet hit. Like, the comet hit in early September. You guys arrived in, like, October. And now it's early November.
If you have any more doubts, Hecate can create a way that he must speak the truth, and we can put this to rest, hopefully once and for all.
But you should know that's not legally admissible in court. Because only the person
I'm not
who...
trying to make it legally admissible. I am trying to assuage your apprehensions.
Well, I guess we could cast it twice. I want you and we'll ask if Isperol has this power.
Hake will hold up a hand. She's like, I can't cast that spell until the morning, unfortunately.
Yes, you have to pray for your spells. We know, matron.
Excellent.
And with that, I think that's a good place to end this session.
That's gonna really screw up our authority for the election, even if everything comes
I think
out
that's the
okay.
whole point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
Just
what I'm
as if
thinking.
I planned it.
That's also why Hecate has said, "Hey, let's put off the election until we get this solved."
I wonder if this is Aaliyah. I wonder if this is what she does.
Oh, you think
That's
it's
it.
you think it's your own party member?
No, Aaliyah,
No.
the niece. But that doesn't
the
make
fake
sense because
niece,
she
yes.
wouldn't be the market murderer either.
You don't know. She was in the area before the comet hit.
I'm sorry for hijacking a little bit there. I just got like, nope, this isn't happening.
No,
This is
that
how
was
we're gonna
great
fix it.
RP.
That was perfect.
Awesome.
That was perfect.
Yep.
And this is going to be
Twiddling
fun,
his
smart,
thumbs up.
because this is going to be fun because I already decided that the next long rest Hecate is going to wake up as summer, so she's going to be all authoritative and military. So that's going to make things interesting next time.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, and with that, I will officially end the stream. I would like to thank ZLT Superfan, as always, for chatting along with Drake Takes. Check out his channel. He is one of our sister shows. And hold on. I want to see the lurkers. Give me a sec, guys.
Raid!
And then we're going to raid, but I want to see the lurkers first.
Ah.
Another TV viewer, Commander Root, and Eraser TX. Thank you for watching. And with that, we will raid DM Quicksilver's channel. All right, we're starting it off. And ready in about 7 seconds. and rated. Thank you. Check us out tomorrow for Tomb of Annihilation. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.
That was good.